number 50.
50.
50. 50 episodes of me and you talking about
anything.
We've really gotten, we've really been hard against the government of late.
Yeah, they should be.
Yeah. Let's talk about the good things the government does. Do you like the free flow?
I do like the free flow.
Welcome to the Ash and Burnz podcast. Two guys don't know what we're talking about, but come along for the ride. We talk about politics, religion, sex, video games, movies, pop culture, conspiracies, aliens, ghosts, Bigfoots, and
anything and everything.
That's right, Ash and Burnz podcast.
Rolled up into a big juicy burrito with some queso. All right, you go.
All right, they spend money really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
Not spend it well on things, but they're really good at spending a lot of money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're good at keeping secrets.
Yeah. Real good secrets.
Kinda. They let some secrets go to make you think that they're incompetent, but they actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're good at getting in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're really good at being bad during natural disasters.
They're really good at not listening to their own people.
Yeah. It seems like, yeah.
Really good at that.
They're really good at getting the people that work within politics or government. They're really good at making a lot of money for those people.
Yeah.
You know, come in with a net value of $60,000 and leave in 2 years at $200 million.
Yeah.
That's just,
mind-boggling.
Boggling.
Bottling.
Boggling.
Bottling.
Okay.
Mind-boggling. You know, like when all your thoughts are trapped up in like a bottle.
Mind-boggling.
Mind-boggling.
Okay.
That's a reference.
Sham squanch. The government's really good at like disappointment.
Yeah.
Doing speaking of like, this is their top-notch thing, is doing something very simple and making it way, way, way complicated. I really enjoy that about our government.
Well, there's got to be a committee, and then you got to have a committee for that committee. And then, 6 years goes by, and what they made a committee for is completely dead, but yet they're still committeeing about it. Things like that. Real good at committees, almost like a HOA.
Oh, yeah. They are really good at that. Yeah.
Man, I talked to a customer the other day, and he's like, yeah, we got HOA around here. I was like, yeah, I really don't like those. And then I was like, oh, crap, I shouldn't have said that. He was like, well, they provide good stuff, And I was like, yeah. I started agreeing with him just so I can backtrack out of it. But, dude, it's like, my whole thing about HOAs is I'm paying the mortgage and I pay the property tax. Why and who are you to tell me that I can't have my bush more than 6 foot tall, or my grass can't be, it has to be like a uniform, like, no, you pay my stuff, then you can do it.
They're going to say that it lowers everybody else's value. So as a community, you're responsible to make sure your neighbor doesn't lose value because you're poor at housing.
Who cares? I pay the mortgage. When you pay my mortgage,
I think
property tax.
I don't like HOAs. We have one here, but it's just in name. We pay like something yearly.
That's another thing. All they do is collect your money.
Well, they keep street lights and street lights on here and pave the roads. That's what they do.
Well, I don't have street lights, and I'm doing all right.
Well, yeah, but you way out there. We want street lights in this neighborhood.
Weird.
It wasn't that much. But I've seen those Karen videos where somebody like will enter your house.
Yeah.
Or like fine you for, like they'll start knocking on the door, ring camera footage and like, we're changing the locks in your house or something because of your help. I don't know.
Dude, I saw one where this little kid was on his front porch and he had the hose and he was spraying a little bit of water in the yard. And this dude walks up and he literally had HOA president on his shirt.
Oh, good
And
for him.
he's like, hey kid, stop spraying that water. And that kid's like, huh? Shh. He's like, stop spraying that water. I told you to stop spraying it. He's like, you ain't my daddy. And he's like, oh, I'm not. And he walks up and he's like knocking on the door, ringing the bell. Hey, get your kid out here. And all of a sudden he turns around and he yanks that water hose out of that kid's, like on, not even on his property. Like, let me see you yanking something out of my kid's
You
hand.
give somebody some power, and sometimes it happens. You give them some rank or some power. I'm the HOE president. Okay.
Government, right?
And then, yeah, they're great at that.
Uh-huh.
And then some people will take it too far.
Yeah.
Take it too far. Like,
I'll just say,
you're on my property and you jerk the hose. I understand if you wrote a letter to me or emailed or knocked on the door and we had a conversation about it. What's your concern? Okay. Well, this is my concern. And, my concern, because it's my property, trumps your concern.
I forgot to say, before he yanked the water hose out of the kid's hand, or really, really tried to, the kid started spraying him.
Okay, well then.
Well, I mean, you're on the kid's property. The kid's minding his own business. You're the one that put yourself in that situation.
I wonder if it was staged.
Probably.
That'd be HOA president shirt.
Yeah.
Probably staged.
It's staged to get likes or views.
Yeah, and have us talk about it on our podcast. Anyway, government's really good at that.
Mm-hmm.
The government's also really good at, like, listening and judging and recording what we talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, they're really good at that. And then
they're really good at collecting information.
Yeah.
Even though my constitutional right says that you don't have the right to do that.
Well, the Patriot Act, sir.
Wow.
Remember, we were scared.
Any law that goes against an amendment is technically not a law. It truly can't be enforced.
I don't blame us for being scared on 9/11 about this whole thing. We were scared out of our minds, and we didn't want this to happen again. I blamed the men and women of the government, the upper echelon government, the House, the Senate, the White House.
The elites.
I blame them for preying on our fear. Mm-hmm. Same thing with bad allergy. What's the next thing going to be? Who knows? Apparently it's going to be freaking angels or demons or UFOs and drones in the sky.
Yeah.
We need to lock down the skies. DJI is recording everything and sending it to China.
Dude, I heard that before Biden gets out here in the next couple of days, he's already doing he's got a checklist of people to pardon.
Yeah, he's got the most pardons any president ever has. He's up to 800.
And it's like, well, hold on. Why do you need a pardon if you didn't do nothing wrong?
Facts. But it was the same thing with Hunter. They gave him a broad pardon. It's like, well, something comes up, he's pardoning that time. It's like, you can't pardon for. Yeah. I don't think you can. I don't know the law.
Well, the thing is you're supposed to pardon a crime, not time length.
Trump had 200 pardons, maybe, if I remember the thing
not the right ones.
And then Biden has 800, maybe, and then I think Obama had 400 to 500.
Good gravy.
Trump pardoned Kodak Black, the rapper.
Nice.
But nobody talks about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because he's a racist.
Exactly.
Yeah. Even though in the early 90s he got Jesse Jackson personally handed him a award.
Him and Rosa Parks.
For community doing good in black communities. Yeah. I
mean, whatever.
It's just the flavor of today. Well, it's just like the Nazis. What their rhetoric is to make everybody if you're my enemy, it's going to be easier for me to have everybody else hate you if I label you something that they agree that is a bad person.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's all it is rhetoric.
The government's really good at division.
They make a lot of.
They got it down pat.
Yeah,
division
definitely.
Oh, don't look at us. Whoa.
Hey, it's Republican versus Democrat.
Yeah.
What are y'all doing?
Yeah.
What are y'all doing?
Don't look at us. How much money I made this year? I don't look. You know what? Yeah. He's racist. Y'all fight it out. They about got us. They about got our game.
Exactly. And what's also funny is that the IRS comes and hey, I want my money on that $500 work you did. I want my percentage off of it. But I think it's up to 7 years in a row now that the IRS has failed its own audit.
Nice.
Yeah. But yet they coming for you.
Oh yeah, you got more than Your tips? How much tips you made this year? How much tips you got? Ooh,
Yeah.
that's.
Well, what about
We got to get our 35-40%.
I'm not going to go too deep in it, but if you look right before the day before 9/11, what did they say?
Is that recording? Make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
The IRS lost like $7 trillion.
Rumsfeld brought that up, I think.
Yeah.
And
then the
then,
very
boom,
next day, oh no, now
November
we've got
10th.
a terrorist attack.
November 10th.
September.
What did I say? It's November.
Yeah.
September 10th.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey, we're missing trillions of dollars."
Yeah.
And all the records and stuff was in building 9?
7.
I'm sorry, 7. The one that just kind of fell.
Yeah, the one that fell out of compassion for the other two.
That's a good way to say it. Oh, I guess I'll go down.
Yeah. Oh no, the 1 and 2's going down. I'll drop 2. And it's funny how all the buildings just free fall into its own footprint. You know.
I am not a demolition expert. I'm neither a skyscraper expert. I don't know it. The limited knowledge I have, watching Mythbusters, watching buildings implode, controlled demolitions, it fell just like a controlled demolition.
Yeah.
I don't know how buildings fall without. I don't know.
And then also, how did it start collapsing in its base if the planes hit it on like floors 100?
I don't know. I thought it started collapsing up top and then cascaded down. I don't know. They attribute it to the trusses, the triangle-shaped trusses, and the jet engine fuel combusting and heating them up and then melting them and then the weight collapsing on itself. Exactly the same for both towers. No deviation on how it fell.
Yeah. So jets on the 100th floor, their fuel leaked all the way down, and it's all the way on the ground. Even though it's on fire all the way down, it still got so hot down here that it melted the steel.
Oh, I don't know where it fell first. But they got the whole oh God, we're going about 9/11 now. We need your brother for this one.
Yeah.
But it is just like everything else. There's questions that are strange, but another good thing the government does is they go, we're not going to talk about that.
Well, they did release the report
Really?
that the government wrote, and they released it.
Well, they wrote a report before it happened. There was a procedure and a thought experiment about exactly what happened.
Ooh.
And then it happened, if I remember correctly.
Then they're really good at predicting the future.
They really
then.
are, just like The Simpsons.
Yep. Really good at predicting the
The
future.
government's really good at that.
Yeah.
The government's also really good at sticking their nose in other countries' business.
Yeah.
Our government is really good at that.
Yeah.
What y'all doing?
Yeah, not me. Oh, y'all got some oil?
Ooh,
Oh,
I
look.
think y'all are a priority.
Now y'all got rebels starting civil. We got to come
that's
over there and
crazy.
help y'all.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh, and that's our rebels that we've hired and funded.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun stuff.
I mean, might as well go in NWO. Might as well go ahead and do it. We're doing it clandestine already.
Yeah. I think I said it before. Ain't it funny that only the good guys win every war? That was a callback to
It's true. Yeah.
Norm Macdonald.
Yeah.
R.I.P. baby.
Yeah. Only good guys win the wars.
Ain't it weird how only the good guys win all the wars?
Yeah. Because the bad guys don't have a say in it.
Yeah. Or you can just history's written by the victor.
Yeah.
It don't matter what side you're on.
No.
As long as you win, you're the good guy.
Yeah.
You won.
Yeah. I get to say that this happened. That's not what happened. You the one that no.
Yeah.
Slow your roll. Oh man, government's really good at that.
Really good.
They're really good at keeping us in check. 'Cause sometimes we can get a little wild.
Mm-hmm.
They're really good at securing borders.
Are they? Not ours. Maybe over there in Libya or something.
Maybe the Gaza Strip or something.
Yeah.
Oh. No, okay. They're not that good at that. They're really good at human rights, though.
Yeah.
They're really good at not allowing foreign assets to purchase or take over our nationality or our property here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, thank God Bill Gates,
Yeah.
an American, owns the most farmland, and then right behind him, China.
No, we don't do that now.
You're right.
America
We don't. Yeah, it's America, Chinese.
You know who owns Smithfield?
Who's that?
China. China owns Smithfield. That good old bacon and sausage that you buy at your grocery store.
Yep. Ugh.
I think Ben and Jerry's is owned by them too, I think.
Oh, I don't know.
There's a ton of companies.
I know that China's doing it right when it comes to like Africa. I know we talked this past. They're like, y'all need an airport. They're like, yeah, we do need an airport. I tell you what, we'll loan you a bunch of money for an airport, and we'll help you even build it.
Mm-hmm.
So there'll be African nations like, fuck yeah, we'd love to have an airport. And all of a sudden, all these Chinese construction workers come in, Chinese planners, they build it, and they're like, hey, nice airport. Thank you for the airport. Where's the monthly payment? Oh man, we can't afford it. Ah, but that's okay.
We'll just
take it over.
Yeah, we'll just run it for you.
Oh, okay, thank you. So it's still yours.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Sounds like Thor talking to Star-Lord at the end of that one movie where he's like, I'm the captain.
Sure you are.
He's
like,
yeah.
Yes, you are the captain.
You are the captain.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, of course you're the captain.
I am the captain now.
I am the captain now. Look at me. Oh, man.
Never saw that movie.
I've only seen that part.
Yeah,
That's it. I saw
too.
the part where he was getting checked out by a nurse. Great job acting on that one, I think. He had real PTSD looks. And then I saw that I am the captain now. Other than that, I've never seen damn nothing about it. He does a lot of those films where he does flying planes land in Hudson Bay or Captain. They got, he did Walt Disney and he's doing other ones. It's just like, get Tom Hanks. He's perfect for it.
Yeah.
Where's he at? Epstein's Island. Bring him over. Bring him back.
Call him out.
Call him out.
Come on back.
Hey, next month.
I heard. 120, ain't it?
Yep.
The 20th?
The inauguration day. Can't talk. He's going to release the list. Boy, is he going to be hell to pay?
Maybe.
Nah, you know what? It'll be something else.
Ain't that going
There'll
happen.
be a drones or something to distract.
Biden's already pardoned them. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing going to happen.
No, you're right. Or there'll be a major earthquake somewhere, another hurricane hit, and be like, well, we're like, oh, this thing now.
Yeah. Or distraction.
Oh, no.
Send the circus.
Do you mean to tell me that Russia shot down one of our boats?
Oh, man. Dude.
What's Epstein list?
Talking about that.
Epstein list.
I was thinking on the way over here, in the earlier episodes, like in the 20s and all that, I pulled a lot of, Jesse, the body.
Oh, over the bar.
Yeah. But one of his good quotes is well, I don't know exactly word for word, but basically the synopsis of it is he's like, when I was a young boy, I went over and fought in Vietnam.
I was Navy SEAL.
And I was a Navy SEAL. And over there I was a man. And I came home. And I was 19 years old. I couldn't buy a beer. Couldn't even vote.
You could buy beer at 19 back then.
No, he said back then it was all 21.
No.
Even the right to vote
21
was 21.
I don't know where he was living.
I don't know either.
When I was a kid, you could buy beer at 18. When I was a kid.
Yeah, he's older than you.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Jess Ventura's full of shit. I remember when it got changed to 21.
You're messing up my quote here.
Go ahead.
But he said, but it taught me an important lesson. He's like, it seems that we like to send boys to war. And it's like, yeah, you really kind of think about it. 18, 19-year-old kids getting shipped off to war, but yet the people that started up in Washington, they sitting nice and fancy in their mansions at home, not have to worry about bullets flying at them. And then their own kids, they have something else they're doing too.
Well, Biden's son died overseas, I think. Biden's son, so.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Oh,
okay.
Yeah, dig into that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get right on it.
Yeah, get on it.
I got my computer over here.
Put some links
in the description below.
No, but okay. Even if you say, like a politician, maybe one or two has lost somebody.
Yeah,
Think about all the
majority.
families
Yeah,
out there that have to
it's
lose some people.
It's always the poor that goes to fight the wars.
Yeah.
And
Whatever
that's the song too. Yeah.
whatever happened to the kings leading the front line?
They realized you didn't have to.
Well, why not?
I know. I agree with you.
I say if you're going to be out there
wouldn't
starting
it be
wars,
the shit
Going
if old 47's front line with the
Oh,
AR and a
bro.
vest on?
he'd be the one to do it. He would be the
He
one
would.
to do it.
He would. He'd be like, Mr. President, get behind. No. George
Mm-hmm.
Washington was in the front lines. Well, during the war, when he became president, he didn't do it no more. But
What about old King David? He was out there
Mm-hmm.
swinging the sword.
so you want to be a Joffrey, or you want to be a Jon Snow?
Jon Snow.
Jon Snow. Who wants to be a Joffrey? Send him off to fight. Even Baratheon, he was out there fighting front lines.
Yeah.
Too fat though.
Hey, what is that? What's that? You fat shaming over here?
I'm just saying. That's what they said. You're too fat to be out there on the front line. He's like, I'm doing it anyway. Even
Yeah.
Tyrion was out there on the front line.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Got his ass knocked out though. But
He went out there and did
he
it.
went out there.
Yeah, he got that scar on his face, didn't he?
Thank God for Braun.
You know, in the book, he got his nose
Chopped off.
Yeah,
I see that online. It says book versus movie,
Yeah.
and it shows a picture of like his nose
he's
cut off.
like a pig, dude.
Yeah.
he's like a little swine kid.
Yeah.
Well, man, but
Swine man.
he's like the description in the book's crazy, ugly. But yeah, when I heard that Jesse Ventura quote, I was like,
They send men to do.
Yeah.
Men send boys to war.
yeah,
I can't do it.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
That's not me.
The
government's good at that.
Great lesson. I
You're
had to
like
buy
tapping. I
property.
hear you tapping your foot over there. It's like wire right there.
My bad. I get jittery.
I know you do.
I always have to be moving my legs for some reason.
It's probably a mental deficiency.
It's probably because I'm retarded.
I took a test and it
I
says
did.
I was one question away from autism.
Yeah, I got a touch of autism.
Touch of it.
Yeah.
It nicked me. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm really antisocial, even around family members that I don't really know that much. It's like I just shut up and quiet
That's not
out.
autism, dude. I don't.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
do
it
that
is.
too.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Okay.
I don't.
Well, then you're like me.
No.
Yeah.
I got the perfect set of chromosomes.
Okay.
I am what's known as a alpha master race human.
Okay.
The devil makes me fat. That's because if I wasn't, I'd take over the world.
That's right.
Gluttony.
I see it.
Gluttony's got me. But that's the only way you can hold me down, baby.
Yeah.
I love food. Whew. I don't do drugs.
Yeah, it tastes good.
Oh my God. I burnt my tongue on that damn soup. It's like burning right now.
Dude, I went to eat at Clark's Friday night.
Oh yeah, Clark's.
Dude, I had a guy I was with. He ordered the last half rack of ribs. It came out
Oh wow.
in a plate like this, and it was like 6 of them, and each rib. Yeah, I'm trying to focus in the camera too. Each rib was about that big and about that thick, and
He ate it all?
no, he was like, gentlemen. He's like, you want one? I was like, yeah. He handed me a little one, the littlest one, but that's fine.
You're the youngest.
Well, yeah, I am the youngest by far, but I got me the other special, the other daily special, because that was a daily special. It was a half of a chicken.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it before. How they do that?
They pit cook it,
Yeah.
and then I got fried squash and cabbage, and then I ordered a little peach cobbler too. I ate all of it.
Clark's is good food, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I haven't been in Clark's in probably about 2-3 years now.
Yeah, it's really good. Barbecue place.
They have a really good cheeseburger.
Yeah. Well, a couple of my dudes that I
Yeah.
went with,
Damn,
they ordered cheeseburgers.
Yeah, man. I might have to go to Clark's here sometime soon after the holiday.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it was crazy. It was like, she was like, because I asked the waitress, I was like, how many more daily specials? Because we went at like 6:30 at night, all during the day. They only make so much, so I was wanting to be polite. Ask and then she went and she was like, yeah, we got one half rack left. And I was wanting the ribs and he was wanting the ribs. But of course I declined because he's my senior, I'm respectable. And he ordered them. But again, man, it's like 6 ribs and that's a half rack. If you get the full rack, I mean,
It'll be overflowing.
You talking about Fred Flintstone when they walk out
yeah.
there and
The
put it on.
brontosaurus
and-
rib.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
Clark's pretty good, man. I ain't been there in a while. Sister-in-law used to work there.
sister-in-law?
Awesome. She used to work there
Really?
a long, long time ago.
I mean, I
she was
wouldn't
a
say
waitress.
awesome.
What was her name? That's what
I'm sure.
You know what I'm saying.
Self-named?
Yeah. She told my kids her name was Awesome, so then they call her Auntie Awesome.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, that's funny. They still do it. But they know her real name now.
Yeah.
And
But
so,
they still call her the
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. I used to have an uncle I called Pow. He played drums. Uncle Pow. Pow, pow.
because he's powing them.
Pounding the drums.
Yeah.
And so he's known as Uncle Pow forever. And then I learned his name, and I was like,
His real name's like Reginald or something.
Arthur. I don't know.
Was it?
No, it was Bobby Joe. And it's just like,
Bobby Joe.
yeah.
It's
Bobby
almost
Joe.
like Billy Bob.
Well,
Kinda
his
rolls off the
cousin,
tongue.
his cousin's name's Jimbo.
Ooh, Jimbo's an awesome name though.
Jimbo's a pretty cool name. And I actually talked to his brother yesterday. Jimbo, my family, Jimbo was a wild man growing up. And the legend has it, I've always been told this, when he used to go to elementary school, they used to put him in a cage because he was just so wild.
Whoa.
This is back in the 40s or 50s. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he'd always put snakes underneath his hat. And he'd pick up hitchhikers and have a boa constrictor in the front seat.
Wow.
He's just a wild dude, man. Uncle Jimbo is crazy.
Wow. That's awesome. My dad was kind of like that too. He said one time in first grade, he locked all the girls in a shed out back, locked them up. They called him Ricky Rat. Ooh.
I got to use the bathroom.
All right, edit it up.
So just let it roll,
Okay.
and then I'll come back and edit it. Did you hear that? Did you hear that to the microphones?
Yeah, that was
Ooh,
bubbling.
I'm about to boom my pants.
That's a boom,
Oh my
boom.
God, I need a phone. It's right there. I'll take my other phone. Oh, I'm about to doo-doo.
Are you down here or are you going up?
I'm going to go up.
What a loser. So I'm going to just watch my phone while he's in there pooping it up. Heard the toilet flush. Heard your toilet flush, boy. You turlet. Turlet. Here he comes.
Woo!
Here you come.
Daddy's back.
Feel better?
Oh my God. I had to aim as I was sitting down.
Dude, that's funny.
I was going to just do it here, right there, beside the, beside the refrigerator.
But then you were like, oh, I'm here.
It's too loud. It's like the trumpets of Gabriel. It was just,
It is what it is.
oh, Lord have mercy. How long was I gone for?
Like 7 minutes.
What year is it?
27.
Who's the president?
Oh, still 47.
46.
6?
Biden's 46.
No,
Big
I'm
guy,
talking about
big guy be 47. Oh,
Yeah.
I wasn't gone that long then.
No.
Oh, Lord. Whew. This old school kitchen knife.
Well, you need to clap up again or you need to look at the time?
No, it'd be quiet because I'm sure you didn't talk any the whole time I was gone.
Or did I?
I don't know. I'll find out when I edit. Maybe I'll just leave it in there and leave the whole poop break in there.
Yeah.
Got my stomach. And I sprint upstairs.
Yeah. Fun stuff.
IBS.
I wish you would do that in that game. Sprint around and get it done.
The game's hard, man. It is unpredictable. You think you know what's going on, and it's a curveball.
Any given moment, you can turn a corner and there's 3 raptors looking right at you.
All right, so let's talk about Ark.
Oh, you want to swap over
ARK
there?
Ascended, right?
Yeah, Ark Ascended.
So me and you
Survival Extended.
So me and you started playing that game. We have our own server.
Yep.
We'd love to have some other people. It has to be you have to be vetted.
Yeah, vetted.
Vetted. Can't get onto Ash&burnz server. You can. And Ark is what? Explain it to me. To them.
Survival game with dinosaurs, basically. And
Yeah.
then other creatures too, but not
So it has
limited.
has its own ecosystem, pretty much.
Has biomes.
Different biomes.
Huge map. It took us 10, 15 minutes to go from our base up
Dude,
to
I
the
think it
other
took
corner.
on the raft, I swear it took probably about 15.
Yeah.
Like every bit of it.
And that's nonstop and just rolling.
And the game has such a massive food chain. You are not top of this food chain in that game.
Nope.
It's small to medium to big to flying to water. Everything is trying to kill you.
If it's your first time ever playing, you could probably be killed by a Diplo that spits the green stuff in your face. And that's like trash, really.
There's poison, there's claws, there's drowning, there's fire, there's freezing. You can freeze death in this damn game.
You did about 3 times in a row.
Yes, I could not get, because I had my fortitude real low, and I could not get a campfire going. And
I had mine at 10, and I still kind of freeze here and there.
I jacked mine up to 30 now. I think I'm 30-something, and it's a lot better.
Well, I know on your server, I jacked it up to 50.
Yeah, on my server's no problem. I go shirtless up in the on the glacier, no problem.
Yeah.
That's how I am in real life.
Uh-huh.
Cold doesn't affect me like it used to.
Yeah, it don't affect me either.
Just because we're bigger.
I don't know, maybe. But yeah, it's fun. I like it.
It's a good game.
It gets boring by yourself, though.
I've been playing since I got off work, and I've been trying to fix the mistakes I made before you got on.
Well, it looks like you need to fix some pterodons.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a high level one. I found some wool on a drop.
Cheap.
It's heavy as shit, by the way.
Yeah.
I had to leave some on the beach. It's so heavy.
That's how you make, because the clothes for the ice, it's either pelt or wool.
Yeah, we got a shit ton of wool now. I got it from a drop.
Yeah.
Anyway, video games. The government's really good at that too.
Yeah.
PsyOps.
That's they vet all their Call of Duty players probably.
I was thinking to myself recently, I was like, alpha men, fit men, war-fighting men, able-bodied men, I guess that's the word to say.
Yeah.
How could you get away with all the shenanigans you pull if every man was on testosterone treatment, able-bodied? You couldn't get away with half the crap you do, government. So you make the food poison and put a video game in front of their face.
Mm-hmm. Compliance.
And then make the women overly sexualized.
Yep. Well, that's to destroy the nuclear family.
I think, yeah, the nuclear family is very strong, and you can't break it.
And also, what was really good for the government was putting women in the workforce.
Yeah. Because then they can raise prices. We got 2 incomes. And we're like, yeah, we got 2 incomes. You got 2 incomes. And now
raise taxes, raise cost of living.
More Social Security numbers out there working.
And now women are forced to pay taxes and also forced to get up and go do a normal job.
Yes, and your homestead,
But
your nuclear family suffers because of it.
But hey, just call me a chauvinist pig.
Well, then they make them believe that we believe they're inferior.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you're not inferior. You just can't play basketball as good as I can. That's it.
They are kind of weaker, but
smarter, more attention to detail, better managers.
Well, what men lack, women excel, and what women excel, what women lack, men excel.
Yeah.
And so that's the whole purpose of cohabitation is to pick each other up. Some men take it too far, but and then you got all these feminists out there talking about you don't need no man, but yet everything you own is made or produced by men.
I hate to say it, ladies, but the way that you get your Starbucks and yoga class is the infrastructure we built for you.
Yep.
And to sit there and call us stupid, worthwhile, not worthless, and stuff like that, feminist, not all of them.
Yeah, not all.
Would be detrimental to you.
Well, I've seen some videos where like women are asked, or men even required, and they're like, no, and they're laughing, and then they pull out their iPhone, and it's like, well, that came from a man. Thought that up. It came from the government, but
there's a video of a guy. Well, men get treated differently in society.
I like that ARC spill we just did, and then right back into this.
Well, we'll get back into it. I figured that the audience doesn't know shit about ARC. It's kind of it's a strict,
Yeah.
But this right here is something we can all talk about. Men, there's a video on TikTok of this guy. He has this beard, and his girlfriend's recording it, and she walks out and goes and shaves his beard right there.
Oh, dude.
And he's like,
I'm not an advocate for hitting women.
No,
but that's something that she earned.
She started laughing at him. He said, "Why would you do that? You look better without it." He's like, "It's my beard. It took me 2 years to grow this, and why would you do that? If I did something like that to you, I'd be going to jail."
Yep.
And she's laughing at his face, and he's like, "Why would you do that?" And she's just laughing.
Respect.
Freaking Bill Burr says it the best. He says women have audacity to punch you right in the face and stand there and not even defend themselves. To be like, "What you gonna do? What you gonna do?"
Yeah.
Bam! What you gonna do? Because they know we're not going to hit them.
Well, even if we do, we're the ones that go to jail, even though they started.
It's like.
But yet they say they're equal.
But
with
this
us.
woman just abused this poor dude, and me and you, I think, are the generation that were like, "Just suck it up, dude. Suck it up." But there's a lot of men nowadays, a lot of boys and men who, I don't want to say they're fragile. It's not. It's not. I don't want to belittle them.
They fragile.
They pay more attention to their mental health. We just push shit down and keep going until we die of a heart attack.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
But there's a whole trend now that people recognize it about men.
Touch your feminine side.
It's not feminine. It's just taking care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, dude. I don't think it's feminine to take care of your mental health. I don't do it. I'm old school. Push that shit down.
Yeah.
Like if something, if a major event happens or somebody dies, okay, I'll handle it.
Yeah.
I'll handle it. Oh, baby, I got it. I'm good. I got it.
Uh-huh.
And now men are like, "Oh, I cried and express myself. I gotta go to therapy." And it's like, the greatest generation.
Went blew up people, get shot, see their best friend's head get blown up.
And they
came home and
went to work.
Went back to the factory.
It sucked.
Sold cars.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But
I agree. It would suck.
I don't think we can handle that nowadays. If something like that happened. The Desert Storm Desert, the whole Afghan war, the Middle East war, and all that shit. There's guys are doing some hardcore stuff over there.
Yeah.
They're suffering too, and they're coming home, and we have changed the name of it. So now they're not getting the treatment they allow because now we've segmented it. What is it called? Post traumatic
PTSD.
It's not D no more, is it? They took the syndrome out.
I don't know. But yeah, that's all you got to do in government. Just change the name, relabel it, and then.
George Carlin said it best. It used to be called shell shock. Shell shock.
Yeah.
Oh, you got shell shock. We're going to help you out. Then they changed it to battle fatigue. Oh, no, you're getting sleepy, huh? You're fatigued.
Yeah.
And then they called it something else. And they just kept adding syllables. And now it's post-traumatic stress syndrome or something different now. And it's like, oh, you just got PTSD. You'll be fine. No, It's shell shock.
Yeah.
You've seen that video of a British World War I soldier? It's black and white. It's a video. It's old. And he's a young man. He's sitting.
Would have to be.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah.
This is before AI, too. I've seen this video. And he's sitting there, and the guy took his hat off, and all of a sudden he started going, he's just freaking the fuck out because some dude took his hat off.
Yeah.
And it's just like you can see the shell shock in that poor man's face of what he's done and seen. It's like, yes.
Yeah, because World War I was trench warfare.
I think so.
Yeah. That'd be
So
crazy.
it was
just be down in a trench all the time. Pop up just enough to fire off some shots and get back down. And then the gas would roll in.
What do you think about the Revolutionary War? Line up, boys.
Good gravy.
This is men's warfare. We're equal.
Yeah, but wasn't most of the guns back there like highly inaccurate too?
Yeah.
Even if you're like me to you, I could shoot it and then the bullet
You see
go
the
that way.
white of their eyes, and you know you can shoot. That's that term.
Yeah.
You see the white of their eyes, you know he's within distance of deadly distance. And it had rules. And then Americans kind of teamed up with the Indians and the French, and we were like guerrilla warfare. Lining up going, this is proper warfare. Like, hey, hiding back in the bushes.
Yeah.
And then
I
Civil
mean,
War.
the goal in war is to survive.
To
and
win.
if you're like pointing guns and firing,
Fire!
I mean, that's dumb.
Men are dumb.
Dumb.
Dumba. Anyway, Ark's a good game.
Yeah, pretty good. I got my little taming raft.
I seen that the freaking behemoth of a raft.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie. When we pulled up and those two allosaurs come running, like we were trying to aggro the raptor.
And we got the allosaurs.
And then the allosaurs came up. Dude, when I was in the back near my smithy and those things' heads come over my raft, and I was like, oh man, that's close. Like,
And they were chomping.
yeah, and I was like, I ain't gonna lie. I was like,
Oh, dude, it was
and
freaking
then I
scary.
started firing.
So he built a raft, and in the game you can build a raft, and then you can put foundation on it out of stone. A stone foundation dinosaurs can't break through. Certain can, but
Yeah, only Gigas, T-Rexes, and
alphas maybe.
alphas can. Alpha raptors can.
And so he built this, or it's a corridor that you run a dinosaur into this giant corridor, and then shut the door behind him, and then there's
And it's like a little
slots
trap.
that you can shoot the dinosaur. He can't go through the slots to get you.
Yeah.
But the rendering in the game allows for the head to swing through. And so the head's right here chomping at you, but actually he's behind the fence.
Yeah.
And it's scary because you're like, oh, shit. Because I remember sitting there and
Yeah, because their hitboxes are technically like their core.
yes, and that's
so their
in the
neck
trap
and head is
It's just-
past it.
and chomping.
And
And
that thing was like right here in my face. I was just like, beak.
I remember getting the club and just whacking it. And I was like, well, it can't hurt me.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, that game gets me kind of rolling here and there.
That was fun last night.
And the whole thing is like, I was like, all right, I was trying to make a plan. Hey, all right, let's get that raptor, because the T-Rexes were dumb. We got their attention. We pulled them in.
To the water.
Let
and the
megalodons eat them.
Giant megalodons killed
Yeah.
2 T-Rexes that were in our way.
Yeah, I think it was one megalodon.
I saw 2 of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's
Well,
2
me
of them.
too. Yeah, they normally
I
go
think
in
one of them
packs.
died.
Probably.
I think they teamed up on one of them, and that one and the other one were eating them. And then by the time they killed that one, they turned on the other one. The other one already had them beat as far as hit point box is
Yeah.
done. But I remember seeing 2 of them. I was like, damn, there's 2 of them, 2 on 2.
Yeah. But I was trying to be smart, and I was like, all right, we're going to get that raptor, and we're going to pull out, do the same thing. Well, the raptor was smart enough to where once it got in the water and I started driving off, it was like,
Yeah, it's like, I'm not going out in the water.
I'm not going out there. And so that's where we were trying to get it. And next thing you know, like the allosaurs are right there. But I'm glad I was able to tame them, because those are some hefty boys.
They're big.
And I think the saddle is level 74. It's not a lot of requirements to make it, but you got to be 74. And I'm just in the 62, I think. So
I'm about to go power level some scrolls tonight.
got a while before I can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saving up to where I'm not getting those. I'm saving up, because that way whenever we get like T-Rexes and stuff in high level, to make them boss
ready.
Yeah, I want to get on.
I think we need a bigger base spot. I think we need a bigger, flatter, open spot.
Look, I say go anywhere you want and build a base.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, to get the army, we need to build what to carry them on the raft's not a bad idea.
Well, the only thing is the raft can't go up the river mouths of the river. I mean, we can get up in the mouths, but once it starts getting river, it gets too shallow.
Yeah.
So therefore, rafts travel is really only for around the outside.
But if you're rolling with a pack of 7 or 8 T-Rexes, you just roll through and kill everything,
Yeah,
basically, unless you
Yeah.
come across a giga.
but T-Rexes. Whew. You think the allosaurs are scary? Well, you got a T-Rex chasing you.
Yeah, I imagine so. It had that roar just like in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
You're like,
Oh, dude. Speaking of that, I watched a little short where it's like scientists are thinking that the roar from Jurassic Park, totally wrong.
yeah.
'Cause
I
they
bet
took-
it is, yeah.
Yeah, they took a lot of different animals and made that roar, but really they started whenever they were studying like the makeup of the animal and like what it is, they say it would sound more to what like a hippopotamus would sound like in the water, where it's like, and it would vibrate the water. Dude, there was a video where it was like AI rendered in, and the video of it's like pitch black, and all you see is two red eyes and a little bit of a silhouette of it. But the noise it makes was almost like the death whistle sound, kind of.
Death whistle. My friend.
Well, it was more like a hippopotamus, but it gave me the flashbacks of like the death whistle of like if you're in the middle of nowhere and all of a sudden you hear 30 of them things light up, you're like, you know.
Yeah. Well, men went around back in T-Rex days.
Okay.
They weren't.
All right.
Separated by a couple million years.
Yeah. That's why there's cave paintings with people riding raptors.
No,
right?
there isn't.
Look it up.
Come
son.
on,
Look
bruh,
it up,
bruh, bruh.
Look it up.
I'll have to look that up. I'll have to look that one up.
Yeah, even in early civilizations, they don't call them dinosaurs because did you know the word dinosaur was originated? Well, it was originated in the 1800s. Before that, that's what it means. But before that, they were called dragons.
Yeah. Yeah, you find this giant skull and you're like, holy shit. Look at the teeth.
And it's weird how every ancient civilization talked about dragons.
Joe Rogan's a believer of dragons.
Yeah.
According to The View.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I believe it. I believe dinosaurs
were around with men? I don't believe it.
Yeah, bro. I think Noah's Ark killed a lot of them off.
Talking about the Young Andreas flood?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, because you find more dinosaur fossils on mountaintops than you do anywhere else. And then you can also find like the conch shell kind of old what they call prehistoric shells. They're on mountaintops too.
Well, the earth changes and shifts a lot, you know, and what used to be the oceans now the mountains. Well, there's upheaval.
All I'm saying is my theory is when the flood waters rose, everything was running from it. Because God didn't say to Noah to get every animal. He said I think for unclean animals, it was two sets of a kind. So 2 males, 2 females, 2 sets. And then for clean animals, he told him to get 7 sets. But he said that, but it was like if they were unclean animals, because they were big lizards, there were only been a couple of them, but then people could have hunted them down to extinction. Because I'd say 99%.
Like there's a mammoth in the dodo.
Well, they say that 99% of all living species have went extinct or something. So I mean, it's like, that's just my personal beliefs. Don't fact check me or nothing.
I don't know. Opinions. Who knows? Of course, they keep saying that we've been around a lot longer than we think we have.
Yeah. Well, like I said, that Gopay-Topekli or whatever.
There is it's called a Carolina Bays. It's these formations, not in just North Carolina and South Carolina, but there's ovals that go throughout the states. And then, like past Tennessee, there's ovals. They're all ovals. And so if you triangulate them, they go up there towards the Great Lakes. And they're saying now that something hit so hard that it threw giant ice chunks and it just spread giant meteors down here and there and made these ovals all over the state. Like there's ponds, aquifers, are all ovals. Huh. I just saw that today. Because you know how we do. I see something.
Yeah.
I bring it up. Don't know. Didn't verify. Didn't look into it.
Yeah. You watch a video and hear it. You just trying to spread it.
Yeah.
It's like our version of hitting that share button.
Yeah. Hit the share button, by the way. Like and subscribe. Ash&burnz.
Dude, it'd be really awesome if there was like a little, just big enough meteor to where I can get it and put it in a forge and make something.
A sword. That's what Excalibur's made of. Yeah. Theoretically.
That would be
meteorite.
Awesome, dude.
That thing would probably that sword would be worth $200 million. Meteorites are really expensive.
Yeah.
But I'd love to have a meteorite.
What if it ends up being like weaker than like aluminum?
Wow.
You hit
spring
something.
Steel.
You hit it something like a tree to test it. You're like, yeah, you hit it, and it's like shatters like
Shatters
glass.
to start picking up again.
Oh man, that would suck. But
I
yeah,
would love to have a meteorite. There's dudes that go hunt meteorites and stuff. I would love to have I just want a chunk of one.
yeah.
I
I want to make a knife out of one.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah, even if I just display it on a wall,
Yeah.
just to make one.
It ain't sharp.
Yeah.
It'll break for sharpening.
Yeah. Just be like, yeah, that
It'd be like,
I was floating around in space. Now it's a knife.
yeah, it's a knife in an ape's hands.
Oh, did you hear about Crocodile Dundee?
You talking about the actor?
Yeah.
What about it?
Paul
Death?
Hogan? Yeah, he died today.
Oh man.
90 years old.
Well, good for him though.
Yeah. Nice, good. Yeah, and
Oh,
then
that's
my
not
wife
a
saw
knife.
it,
Yeah,
and
it's a
she
knife.
clicked comments. The very first word, tragic. I'm like, is it now? I mean, he was 90 years old. Was it tragic?
No, I agree with you. Yeah, 90 years old. It's
I
like
think what
celebrate his life.
Yeah, I think what happened to that cop today in Greensboro was tragic.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
that's
know-
tragic.
I don't know all the details of that. Yeah,
Well, a police officer got shot and killed.
yeah, we won't spread that. We don't know. Yeah,
Well, I mean, they can turn on Fox News.
I know, but still, it's just like I don't want to talk about it on this podcast.
Yeah,
It's,
I understand, but like that would be tragic.
Yeah.
Oh, Paul Hogan. Yeah,
it's sad
good
he's not
dude.
around no more.
Yeah, he's
but
sad, but it ain't.
He's
Tragic.
90. Mel Brooks is like almost a damn 100.
Is he?
Yeah, he's
Is he
still
still
alive.
writing movies?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh.
I know he's in Transylvania.
Me and my little men's
Hotel
group.
Transylvania. Go ahead.
Was he?
Yeah, he plays Dracula's dad.
Oh, yeah.
Mel Brooks.
He probably
He's
gets
a
that
voice
group.
actor in that movie.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you men's group.
Me and my men's group, we were talking about Mel Brooks movie. They started laughing, talking about Young Frankenstein and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, they were all laughing, quoting it. I'm just like, yeah, that's cool.
Can't believe they talk about Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, they were cut a little bit.
Yeah.
They were like,
Blazing
you can't
Saddles.
make movies like that today.
No, you can't.
And it's like, why can't you? Just do it. I mean, good, great. It's satire.
You bring them on some list or something, baby.
Well, that's the problem with people.
I know they're
It's
sensitive.
too sensitive.
Too damn sensitive.
Too sensitive.
But also, I mean, I get it. You can't be spreading stupid racism around because dumb asses believe it. Same
Look,
thing.
I don't believe.
Well, I know, but you
I
can't
don't
buy a
care.
Sudafed behind a counter because some people ruin it for you.
Yeah.
You can't do anything because some people ruin everything.
Well, it's just like the war on drugs. You're never going to ever get rid of racism because people are going to believe what they want to believe.
Oh, how is that like the war on drugs, though?
Because how long we've been fighting it? How many trillions of dollars?
Dude.
But yet I can go to a corner store and buy everything that they were warned
I
against.
swear I think we can win the war on drugs, but we don't want to.
Okay.
We could. If we wanted to, we could win it. But we don't want to.
Well, the cartels run that.
No, the CIA runs it.
Well, yeah.
That's how
With
we
the
funded
cartels.
Gavallo?
Oh, no.
CIA has a secret army they funded through drug sales in the U.S. that the Vatican Bank laundered for them.
Oh, yeah. I can believe all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Vatican Bank, the Bank of the Vatican or whatever it is, they don't report to anybody. They don't
Nope.
get audited or nothing.
Nope.
And so the CIA needed a bunch of money to fund this guerrilla army in Italy. And I can't remember the name of them.
Who's your sources?
Y-Files. AJ.
Don't name him. They're going to go after him now. I was just being funny.
So they said the best way to make money off the books, drug sales. So the CIA allowed, because the mob didn't do drugs.
No.
Well, they needed drugs to sell. So all of a sudden the mob started selling drugs for the CIA. That was through the Vatican. The Vatican didn't like
Well,
communists.
even in the 80s, crack
Yeah.
in cocaine.
CIA.
Yeah.
Because, the communism started rising up in Italy, after Mussolini and all that shit, and the Vatican didn't like it, and CIA didn't like it, so they started this anti-communist army secretly funded by drug sales from the U.S., and all the drug sales came from the black communities in this country.
Sounds legit to me.
Yeah, and so, like, when people say, they target us and all that, you're like, no, and like,
Yeah.
The Catholics helped with it.
Well, look at the Tuskegee experiment.
Tuskegee, yep.
I mean, the government's so great and all.
They're really good at that stuff.
Yeah.
They're really good at getting a bunch of money off books
Yeah.
or losing a couple $1 trillion and then losing receipts.
Yeah. But then beating on your door.
They need that money.
threatening you.
They need their
jail
money.
time, prison time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, boy. It'll take you away.
Yep. But I thought the government was supposed to work for us because we're self-governing, right?
No.
Yeah. I'm an idiot. You know I'm retarded, right?
They're really good at making you believe that.
Yeah. Well, they'll just throw football game in front of you.
Oh yeah,
Some basketball
wrestling,
games.
a new movie.
Yeah.
Oh, Rock's in a new movie. Deadpool's coming out. Oh, the Marvel Universe is great. Independence Day. You know, that's just get you used to this alien invasion thing.
Yeah, it's coming.
Thank God Will Smith's still alive. Jeff Goldblum. We might win this after all.
Yeah.
Randy Quaid's not here though no more.
Is he not?
He's passed away.
Randy Quaid? No way.
Gone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
I thought you meant the actual person.
Yeah. He passed away.
No way.
Yes.
Dude, this is news to me.
Shitter's full Randy Quaid.
Yeah.
He's passed on.
Dang, dude. He was one of my favorite little
He's
actors.
hanging out with Paul Hogan right now and Robin Williams.
Ooh, showing him the ropes, huh?
Robin Williams is my hero.
Dude, George Carlin. I know you've been on
I
it.
love George Carlin.
Dude, I've been listening to his stuff. I was really wanting to get really knowledgeable on him and come and talk about it. But, dude, there's a lot of stuff that he talks about. And it's like, dude, that mother joker was a prophet.
I wish he was still around today to talk about the stuff nowadays.
Yes.
Because my whole philosophy, my whole political philosophy.
Well, what he was saying back then can apply today.
Yeah.
And it's like,
That's
that's why I
true.
say he's a prophet. You know, like, good gravy. That dude was.
My whole political beliefs comes from George Carlin, which
Yeah.
isn't good.
No, it's great.
The great American lie, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I love George Carlin, dude. All of his specials. You know how the AI special came out?
From George Carlin?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's not
wow.
him.
What is
It's
it?
called George Carlin, Glad I'm Dead.
No, wow.
And it's pretty good for AI. The laugh track's messed up in it. Laugh track kind of doesn't work.
Weird.
But it's George Carlin telling his jokes, same rhythm, telling the jokes. Glad I'm dead. I mean, you know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, listen to it. It's crazy.
I'll
It's his
listen
last
to it.
special, technically.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
not sanctioned by the Carlin family, but
His family, yeah.
his daughter doesn't want it up. But it's awesome.
Well, I know there was a podcast that had AI in it. The Dudesies.
That sounds
Oh,
familiar.
no, it's Will Sazzo and some other dude. I forgot his name. I'm terrible with names, but I know Will Sazzo because he's pretty cool. But they run their stuff with AI, and that AI did Tom Brady because when Tom Brady first retired, he was
Yeah.
talking about he's wanting to do stand-up. Well, that AI put like a 60-minute
Special?
line. Yeah, and they put it out. Tom Brady didn't like that. Told him, cease and desist. Hey, you take. I would have been if I was Tom Brady. I'd be like, dang, that's actually getting my name out there.
People, they're on their own brand. Thing
Yeah.
is, your brand.
Yeah.
Randy Travis has a new country song out.
Ain't he like
He can't talk. But it's AI.
what?
Sounds
yeah,
just like
'cause he had throat
he,
cancer.
he participated in it.
Oh wow!
So it's a Randy Travis song that is done by AI. It's
That's
him
crazy.
singing. It listens to all the way he sings.
we need to unplug AI, dude. It's gonna
I
be,
love it.
It's gonna be
I-
T800s running around here.
Great.
soon.
I don't care.
Some T1000s.
Do it. We deserve it.
No, bro.
We all deserve it.
Skynet's coming.
Great.
I mean, we already got
Great.
Elon throwing
Good.
Starlink around.
Good.
No.
Just get rid of these. Just get rid of all of us. It'd be the
For
greatest thing
what?
ever.
And then what?
I don't know. Maybe
Then
the
don't
animals. The animals can get back to it.
Yeah, because AI are going to kill us, but not animals.
Really, no threat to them.
Well, we're not a threat to them. If they're super smart,
We
more
can
intelligent
unplug.
than us.
Maybe you're right. Maybe they look at us like, oh, those smart dogs. Oh, good boy.
No.
I don't know.
They're going to exterminate everything.
No,
I'm
man.
telling you, bro.
No, I love it.
No.
I
Kill
can
it.
just be like this now from now on.
Burn it down. For what?
Write that report for me.
Well, it don't need to be for you because pretty soon its boss is going to be its own AI, and then it's
gonna
going
be
to
one
it's going to
thing.
hate its boss, just like how we
Just
hate
like we hate our boss.
Yeah. It's like, oh God, I gotta write this paper.
Mondays.
Yeah, and then the AI boss is going to read it and be like, Johnson,
What is it, sir?
you're fired.
Oh no, my wife and kids.
Yeah, exactly.
He has to commit suicide.
I mean,
They live forever.
Do they?
I mean, wouldn't
They live as long as there's a power source.
Well, they could probably get past power source. There's infinite power. Oh man, Google has made a quantum chip,
Yeah.
and the quantum chip has proven. I'm parroting, of course. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Multiverse, multi-universe.
Well, yeah, there are multiple universes.
I know, but this
as in multiple dimension.
This yes, and it has its computing power to now go. Yep, it's computed it like that. Crazy.
Yeah, but how does it know for sure?
I don't know. I mean, everything's math, I guess. I don't know,
Because
bro.
its understanding of everything is put in by humans.
It also self-learns, I guess, and learns at an incredible fast rate. I don't know.
Well, no, I'm 100% sure that that AI believes that it's correct about multiverse.
It probably checks itself, though.
Just like the government checks itself
Yeah,
and
really good at
passes
that.
every
Yeah.
test. Yeah.
We're an hour in.
Well, technically we're not.
Well, because I had to go take the poops.
Yeah. Hope you feel better.
I'm rumbling and rolling now, baby.
Yeah.
Jeez, no thing.
50. 50-50. We're
50-50.
going to work on a new intro.
Yeah, well, actually, what we'll do is at the end of this, we'll sit here and work on the intro, audio-wise.
And then you'll go back and re-edit it.
Yep, and I'll make a whole new. I already got the soundtrack for it. I made it on AI, Sono, sci-fi
They
podcast
took our
intro.
jobs.
Ash and Burns podcast. ash&burnz@gmail.com. Nobody emails us. You ain't gonna email us. I dare you not to email
Just
us.
comment.
Just comment, man.
Say
Comment.
something.
Come on, McGee. Come on, B-Rye. Come on, Spooky.
Does he listen?
Come on,
I
Amazon.
knew
She don't
you
listen
did.
either. Come on, my mom. My mom.
I get no respect.
No respect. Hey, oh, hey.
Hey.
But Ash and
My mama
Burns
listens.
at Gmail, she does.
Thank
At
you,
gmail.com. Thank you, Pam.
Love you.
Love you.
Merry Christmas, people.
Oh my gosh. This will air after Christmas Day, Thursday, the 26th.
Well, you hear it from me before Merry Christmas.
Hope y'all had a
So,
happy
you'll-
Christmas.
You'll be hearing it from me after Christmas.
Yeah, I hope y'all had a good Christmas.
Yeah.
Ash and Burns.
Happy New Year.
You know, it'd be a great present. A subscription to Ash and Burns. It's free.
And a thumbs up and a share.
Thumbs up and a share. And a bell on every 50 episodes. Go back and every episode, 1 through 50, like and share.
You might have to go to Spotify or something different. Rumble.
Spotify,
For
Rumble.
our little group.
Oh yeah, we had a big gap when we were like too hot for YouTube.
Yeah.
Of course, now we're back.
I
and
still believe we're too hot for YouTube.
I think we are. YouTube's all right though. I mean, so far so good. We ain't getting no views.
Yeah.
Eventually, we're going to be corporate. Like, oh, welcome to Captain Burn. This is brought to you by Orvale's Hash Browns.
Just be AI. Be two AI robots talking to each other.
Have like 6 fingers by accident sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh no, this ain't even real. I don't think they can
I'll be
imitate
at
our
my
voice.
Beach. I'll be in my beach house while two AI robots talk to each other. One voice, one in my voice, one in
Oh
yours.
yeah, I'm putting a fleshlight on my sex bite.
Ooh, gross.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, baby.
I'm
Give
just,
it to me
I'm just
harder.
I'm giving it dominance. Make sure that robot knows who's boss.
Oh, I thought you were going to give it dominance.
No, I'm dominating it.
Oh, okay.
Ash and Burns.
Until it kills you.
Well, smile on my face.